Well, good morning. This is Father Fish. And guess what? What they say? We have an unboxing, I say. And it's got some pretty interesting stuff in it. Now, I set up, finally, my Get Gills account yesterday and listed a few things. I'm going to be listing a lot more today. The dirt supplement is in there, and there will be lots of plants. In addition, there are a few fish in this box today that I hope to be able to put on the list as well. So without further ado, let's find a sharp, a trusty sharp, and see if we can get started. Let me try to aim this so that okay, I think this angle will work. Let's give it a try. I get fish pretty much every day of the week. Most of them are brought in by farmers or customers, hobbyists, people who I deal with just on a continuing basis. Now, here is a package of the newest issue of Reef Hobbyist. Great little magazine. It's given free in the industry. I just got the front page. And this month contains finding the right home for your clownfish. And we have a lot of clownfish here, a lot of really pretty ones. So that'll be an interesting article, and maybe we'll start focusing a little more on saltwater fish. Let's see what's in the box. All right, full of fish. Let's see, here's another bag of magazines. This one, that one was the saltwater. This one is the freshwater. It's called Aquarium. There we go. Jeff Sinsky's Glass and Bramble. So this is going to be another publication on aquascaping, and should be real interesting. Jeff's a remarkable young man. We'll see what the article has. Let's see. The 2019 aquascaping contest results from the AGA, an article on jewel cichlids which live in every ditch in Florida. Sean McBride's Spotlight, Wabi Poo Sauce, and more. So it'll be a really interesting issue. Now we'll get to some fish. And number one is Doveye cichlids. And they're young, they're like an inch long. It's the best way to get fish like this is to get a group of them. I guess we've got, looks like half a dozen. I think there are actually 5. Yeah, five little Doveye. So it'll be a good starter kit for somebody who wants to develop one of the most extraordinarily beautiful of all of the South American cichlids. Let me aim this a little better, as we'll get my full face in there, as not. So we just need to find a place to put them is all. Let's see. We're going to float them for now. Now these are bettas. And I ordered a lot of bettas because I wanted to be able to get the stock back up. So what we've got is these are half moon bettas. I don't know if we can really get a picture. Once we get them in the tanks, then we'll show you what they all look like. I'll try to do that before I publish this. There's some pretty ones though. There's a really lovely red one. So half moon discus, half moon bettas. This is a bag of a variegated delta guppies. And these must be females, so let's try to find some males. Oh dear. Guess what I have? This is really what I put the order in for. Can you read that? Look at these guys. I hope there are a bunch of them in here. I see 4, 6, 10, 12. 12 in there. They're all hanging at the top. Let's see if I don't know if I can do this. Let's try looking at them from the top. Do you know what they are? Could you read the label? These are an absolute jewel. They're clown killiefish. We're going to be setting them up in several different environments, including our blackwater system. So that's going to be particularly exciting. We're going to have to take this in steps. It's a fairly substantial order. I want to be able to cover it all. This is a thermal bag that houses a pound of blackworms. So I need to get these out of here and in the fridge right away. Okay, moving right along. Here is, this is something I've been looking for. It's a bag of baby bristlenose. They're about an inch long. I think I've got 2 dozen in here. These are regulars, and then there is also, that's not it, to be a bag of wherever they are, there they are. That's not them. A bag of albinos. Ooh, there's a brush bag, that's better. They're all right. Where are the albinos? I don't see them. I hope they're here. Oh, there they are. A bag of albinos. Can we get them? There they are. Albino bristlenose and regular bristlenose. And we've got like, I don't know, a couple of dozen of each. Oh, these are fun. I love these little guys. I've had so many requests lately for pygmy African frogs. And there goes my phone. Let me get the phone. Some kind of goofy phone mill calling. Anyway, I want to show you these guys. Little pygmy frogs. They are so cute. Now, they will breed in your tank, just like any other frog. They're fully aquatic, so they don't need to come out. And they'll live in a community setting with other little fish. They're really a delight. They don't get a whole lot bigger, maybe double this size to about 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Nice little frogs. Love them. Let me get rid of them here. Alright, moving right along. We've got several bags of guppies. These are females. Here we go. Female guppies. Here are the males. Got 2 strings of male guppies. These are the blue variegated. Really, they're called blue variegated. They're red. That's the blue variegation is in the red. Pretty fish. They should be nice. And the other one is it's a tuxedo. Oh, my favorite. The half black tuxedo red. Okay, let me get these in a tank so they can warm up. These are all very cold fish. Let's see what else is here. What do we have here? These are a nice fish. They're polyni. These are Madagascars. This is the also called the starry night. It's a fish that gets about 6 inches, 8 inches long, and can't tell there. Yeah, turns jet black with a field of silver stars. Pretty fish. Paratilapia polyni. And here we have, oh good, wonderful, German blue rams. I really, there's so many variations of rams these days, but the German blue remains a really pretty fish. It's a hardy fish. It's easy to breed, relatively easy to raise the fry. So we're going to put this in our angel tank in the big 200, and they'll take over the bottom and start. They'll probably start spawning. They're pretty good size. So that's nice. What else? Ooh, we've been kind of specializing in puffers of late, so we're going to get some more in. These are spotted. The spotted get considerably bigger than this. They'll get upwards of 6 inches. These are small. They're like 1 inch long. Cute little fish. Not a good community fish because they're nippers, but they're so personable and such a friendly little fish that people just fall in love with them. So, puffers. Spotted green puffers. We got a couple more here. What do we have here? Oh, these are, should be pea puffers. Yeah, that's what it is. These are little pea puffers. We've got a bunch of them, now we got a bunch more. I'm just kind of building up the population. I've had a little bit of spawning going on. I found a few babies, so we're trying to set them up in a number of different environments so that so we can get some spawning going on. This is another bag of clown killies. I wanted to get a lot of them while they were available and try to keep them all alive. They're a little tricky to keep going, but I've got some ideas that should work this time. They are small, so we need to be careful with them. So that's the unpacking. There are a few more bedders. Just 2 more. Oh, well, 2 more. I thought I ordered more than 6, but maybe I didn't. We've got, these are female bedders. We're going to try to do some spawning, and we will need to get more. So there's today's unboxing. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll show in a few minutes once I get everybody in the tanks. I'll walk around and show you what they look like in the tanks. Okay, we got everybody tanked. So let me give you a quick walk through. Compress the steps back there. You can see them. We've got the albino and the regular bristlenose spread out among these tanks. There's a calvet sitting right in front of it. Got pea puffers in here. There's a little group of them. But lots of pea puffers. These are, you've seen these before, they're albino crebensis, about half grown. Okay. Oh, these we haven't shown before. These are electric blue acaras. We've got a bunch of them from a local hobbyist who managed to breed them. It's a fish that normally sells for upwards of $25 each. We're offering them for $10. So it's a pretty fish, a really good quality fish, and one that we've got about 40 of them, so we need to sell a bunch. Now, this is a hard water tank, and we put a few of the killies in here with these. Well, there are 3 of them in there now. These are the McMaster-eye that have migrated over to this tank for whatever reason. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have gotten in here. I don't know how they did it. Don't know how they move. I don't see the kill. There's one right there. Right up toward the top. I don't know if you can see him. Okay. There are a few more killies in the black water tank. Probably impossible to see. There they are right on the surface. You can see them minus the glare. Yep. Moving over right in the middle. So they should be fine in here. We'll see how it goes. Then over here I've got the 3 puffers down here. They'll be happy. They're in there with some, looks like a rainbow shark. A couple of black strip tetras, whatever else, oddball stuff. And the rams are in here in the angel discus tank, and they're scooting around on the bottom. See them toward the back. There they are. Bunch of them. It's moving all around. They'll do really well in here. So happy about those. There's another redtail. I thought I had none. Now I see I have 2. And that looks like, I don't know what, maybe a Demisoni. And coming over here are the killies, which I didn't label. I need to label these. Let's see if we can see them on the top. I see one down inside. There are, I put 4 in each of 6 tanks. So we'll try to keep them fed. These are on the bottom, which is kind of unusual. But then there's not a lot of cover on the top. I think I'm going to add more cover to these. Some floating plants will help them out. These are guppies. And these are, I don't remember what kind. These are the red variegated, or blue variegated. They're actually blue variegation in a red field. Pretty guppy. You see them? And then over here are This is a blue light, so it's hard to see them. I need to put a white light in here. These are the half black reds. And there's a red mixed in there, needs to come out. Okay, and I think that's about it. There are a few others. We'll go over here and take a look. There's the pollini. I put something in here. Oh yeah, I put some of the baby bushy nose in there. Up, let's see, down here. We have pollini in here, right there, along with Salvini. Might not be able to tell the difference easily. And down here are Dovi in there, all hiding already. So that's it. That's what's in here. These are a tank of peacock cichlids. Kind of getting a little low. We've sold most of the prettier ones. Okay, so that's it. Oh, one more thing. We must give you a shot of the 55. Didn't put anything in it today. I could have, I didn't think about it. But this is the 55 that we set up on October 15th, the day Lucas introduced us to the fish farm. So this tank has some history. You see it's getting a little algae in it. I've been leaving the lights on, pretty it straight out non-stop, so I'll cut them off tonight and give it a bit of a rest. All right, so there we are. That's it for today. That's our box opening.